It's here. It's here, it's here, it's here. It's here.
There it is. It's here.
Opening time.
Run with the storm, fight through the flame. We'll carve our saga, they'll sing our names.
Citizen scholars and friendly knights everywhere. The day is at hand. It is finally here. It is full-size Friday for the Ruger RXM. Told you it was coming. It's late, and I apologize. We got a huge storm here in the Northeast.
What, snow? Snow.
And I'm afraid the horses that deliver things just couldn't show up in time. So we came a little late, but it's here. The full-size grip is here. And there it is. That's what it looks like. This is the box that it comes in. The EHG RG9. Whatever all that stands for in mag pulleys, it is there. Universal accessory rail. 3/4 scale TSP texture for secure grip, whatever that is. Magazine release scallop, front strap, trigger guard, undercut, compatible with Glock pattern. 9mm double stack magazines, magazine release spring, slide lock spring, and takedown pin spring included. So there it is. Now, this will be actually my first time removing the insert from RXM. So I would love to take you all on that journey with me. Unfortunately, as I said in my previous video, that's not going to be able to happen. YouTube does not like that. They fear I may lead you astray down some lonely road. Here it is. There is the large size frame. Here are the two spring. Well, yeah, those are the two springs. That's a leaf spring and the other spring they were talking about. And here are instructions. Don't even know if I should show the instructions on here because YouTube will probably assume that is showing you how to do something. So there we go. Let's take a look at it. I'm going to put these back here so I don't lose them. And as I told you before, I went ahead and just got a black frame. I do have ODG and FDE full size on back order with Brownells, and hopefully those will come in at a later point and we can test those out as well. But I wanted to just go ahead and grab this full size now, just so we had it. And there's nothing wrong with basic black.
Mean anything by this, but is there any particular reason why it's black?
Sure. I wanted him to be perfect.
It fits with everything. So there we go. Those are the two side by side. And as you can see, yeah, there's quite a bit more space there. All right, so let's not dally. So as I said, I will not be able to take you along that journey. All right, folks, midway through the process, and I just wanted to show you a couple things you'll need to do. Now you have this leaf spring here. This will need to be placed here. Right there. If you're familiar with Glocks, you're going to be familiar with this anyways, Gen 3 Glocks anyways. And then this slide release latch will go in there. So they do ship these to you with it. You'll have this spring here go in there. And then, as I said, the leaf spring goes there. You'll need to put your original slide release in here. Now, if you are a Glock person, as I said, and most of us are, you may have some extras hanging around. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure I'm going to have this set up with its own slide release latch. So if you don't have one of those, I would go ahead and order one. They're pretty cheap. I'd get a couple of them while you're at it. In fact, you could get an extended one, and that'll make it a little easier to tear down. So as I said, we've got the insert out, and gonna go ahead and put the springs in, and I think we'll be all
All right,
set. Folks, we are back, and assembly is finished. Couple things I wanted to point out that I found. First off, this leaf spring and this spring here, they're really nothing holding them in, so they're going to pop out, or they're going to want to pop out constantly. So you're going to have to hold this upright and be careful, because if you lose those, this is not a Glock part here. This thing, at least I don't remember seeing that on one. So I'm pretty sure that's an RXM part. So if you lose that, you're going to have to get another one from them. What else? This has to go pretty much in the direction that it's in, because this takedown pin, this RXM exclusive takedown pin, has to go over that. So you're going to have to make sure that's that way. Other than that, it's about it. It's going to be a little tight the first time.
That's what she said. Woo!
The first time you put it together. But other than that, it's not too bad. I think once you make one go of it, you'll be all right. So there it is. Now, this was the extra slide release that I had. It's silver, so it doesn't really match, but that's fine. It is large. It is enlarged, so it's a little easier to get to, so that's cool. So other than that, everything is pretty much done. That's it. We're going to go ahead and put the slide on. I have to do this off camera. There we go. Look at that, friends. There we go. That is a full-sized Ruger RXM in your basic black.
Mean anything by this, but is there any particular reason why it's black?
Sure. I wanted him to be perfect.
And there's the other side for you right there. Pretty nice looking, I have to say. And it's got a really nice grip. I have to say, this grip texture that Magpul uses is pretty good. Pretty darn good. The trigger is fine. Just as good as it was on the other frame. There's really no difference. So what do I think of it? I think I really like it. Let's go ahead and put in the magazine that I've been waiting so long to put in, and there it is. That is the 17 rounder. And yeah, that's it, all dangered up. I really do like this texture. On the full size frame, you can get a lot more of it, a lot better grip on it. Now I've got this OSI S on top of here. I made a video of that the other day. I haven't posted it yet, but we'll get to that. I'll bring that up at a later point. So far, this has been treating me pretty well, actually, and I'm kind of liking it on top. And there we go. So pretty similar, very similar, obviously. I would say pretty much exactly. And you can see there. Yeah, pretty much exact match as far as size goes. Pretty much exactly as far as the slide goes. And again, pretty much exactly as far as height and magazine. Now, you do have a bit of a different grip angle. You've got the Glock hump there. That is gone. That is not there on the RXM. That's what a lot of people like about this. I'm kind of ambivalent to the whole thing. I don't mind shooting Glocks. I'm fine with those. I've kind of gotten used to it. But I do like the grip on the RXM, you know. So yeah, that's real nice. I really like it. I really like it a lot. It's just nice having that full grip on there. It really is. This brings a whole new appreciation to the RXM. It really does. And I gotta tell you, I've said this before. I've been a fan of the RXM since before it came out, really. I think it was the first one in my town to grab one. But just the idea, you can have all that Glock reliability in a pistol that has all of the modern features that you're going to want. It's already slide cut. It's already got really nice sights. It's already got an improved trigger. Everything is done and finished for you. The only thing it really doesn't have is back straps. And honestly, that's not a really big deal. but it's just the idea, and the idea of the cost. We're literally on Black Friday right now, and I will tell you, I saw numerous ads for the RXM for 350 quatlus on sale. And I mean, that's crazy. What you're going to pay for your average Glock, it's going to be 6+ hundred quatlus. And like I said, if you wait for a deal, you can get the RXM for 350. So I think this is a win. It's a win-win. If you're a person and you want some basic home protection, if you're thinking of getting into some of the shooting sports, some IDPA or IPSC or something like that, I don't think you could do any worse. And the fact that you can, for 5-10 minutes, you can transform it into something else. I mean, that's crazy. It's a win. It's a win-win. So with them expanding the line, I think what they'll get, this was the easy thing to do, was just to put out a couple frames that use the same slide. They don't really have to do much. It's just plastic. It's just injection molding, and that's it. And they didn't waste a lot of money if this didn't take off. It did. So I think that's why they're going to expand it. I would love to see, I mentioned this last time on my last video, I would love to see a 45 in this. I think that would be amazing. I would definitely buy it and buy all the frames for it. Imagine having a 45 with different frames like this one, with a compact, subcompact, and then full-size frame. Imagine that. That's going to be amazing. The other thing that I would like to see Ruger do is offer the fire control units for sale in and of themselves. I know SIG does that. Some of the other places that do fire control units, they do that. I think that would really boost their market, the secondary market for people, making these themselves, and that really drives sales. But folks, that is really about it. I'm not sure what else I can tell you about the frame. All I can tell you is I like it. We're going to get out to the range as soon as possible, and we'll do a head-to-head comparison of these two fine pistols. All right, folks, that is about it. Sorry I ran out of space on my camera, so we're going to call this. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to prep appropriately. This is Tack Nerd signing out.